Cornering is a real balance of riding skills and body positions, and it can take a long time until you'll feel like you're cornering well. But to really take it to the next level, you can use your knees and counter steering. So hopefully you've got the fundamentals of cornering absolutely nailed. So think about lowering your weight to the outside of the bike, leaning the bike over, looking to the exit of the corner. If you've not seen some of the videos I've done previously, I've definitely done some videos on that, so check those out first. Because I think it can actually be really hard if you're still trying to think about those things, for example, lowering your outside foot, but then you're moving on to think about the things I'm going to talk about today, you'll probably find it too much to think about. So get your corners nailed, then you'll stop thinking about it, and it's time to think about something else. So today, the first thing I'm going to talk about is actually using your knees like tiny little weights in the corner to weight or counterweight the bike. So you're making minute little movements that will actually maneuver the bike perfectly. So the absolute masters of using their knees well are Bryn Atkinson, Fabian Burrell, but the ultimate all-time legend in minute skills and being fast on a bike, Nicholas Villiers. So if you don't know who he is, get your history books out, read up on him, he will show you how to ride a bike. You can see him constantly moving his knees to find the perfect balance, grip and control on the bike. So I talk a lot in the cornering how-tos about keeping your weight over the bike. So you lean the bike over, your weight to the outside, weight over the tyres. That's a really stable place to be. But sometimes, especially when you're going really fast, you actually need to get weight to the inside to initiate that corner. And that's where I'm talking about using your inside knee. So especially this bit here, this first corner is actually quite fast and I'm braking hard and turning in. So there's a lot of forces going on, a lot of gyroscopic effect as well, which means my wheels want to stay upright and go straight. So actually I've got to throw a bit more weight to the inside and I'm going to dip my knee in, try and pull the bike over a little bit, and then I'm trying to get my weight back to the outside of the bike because it's not a stable place to be. And in fact, that's why a lot of cornering crashes happen. It's when your weight goes off the inside of the bike for too long. So think about a superbike rider, you watch the big motorbikes, they really hang off the inside of the bike. And that is because they're big, heavy things, a lot of gyroscopic force that wants to keep that bike upright. They've really got to hang off the inside. But on push bikes, it's really not the same. We don't have that big gyroscopic effect for long. So I'm getting my weight off the inside to initiate the corner and then getting back to the outside of the bike to get stable and above the tyres. So that's your knees, but what about counter steering? Well, this is sort of a dark art that I bet you're probably using already, you're just not thinking about it. And this again is all about trying to get the bike cornering at speed and trying to get lent over. Again, your bike wants to stand up. The faster you go, the more stable it is. So to get it leaning over, sometimes you actually need to counter steer. So by that I mean steering the wrong direction. I'm turning right here, but actually I'm almost leaning the bars left, and that's going to get the bike starting to bank over and actually get it cornering. So you might be doing this already, but really think about trying to practice this in really fast corners. Maybe even start it by doing a big old sideways drift. So using a bit of brake, taking your foot off and actually leaning the bike to the right, steering to the left and getting that big speedway style skid. So there's a couple of skills to practice for when it comes to cornering as fast as possible. I think the best place to practice these is somewhere nice and grippy and actually quite fast and open, where you can really think about dipping your knee in and also steering away from the corner to get the bike leaning in, because it's completely different from cornering at slow speed, where obviously you're turning into it to get the bike cornering. If you want to see a couple more videos about this sort of thing, click up there for how to corner like a pro, and down there for how to bar drag like a pro, like Blake Sampson. Hit the thumbs up, like, and click right on my face if you want to subscribe.